This is going to be about Paris 1900. We went to the art museum last night, to a little event they call Art After Dark. I say a little event. The people of this area, like us, must be starving for something to do because the museum was packed. I don't think I've ever seen that many people in that venue. There are 2 parking lots up by the museum and they were already filled, 20 minutes before the event was scheduled to begin. We found a spot in a 3rd lot at a lower location a short walk away. After that, the cars started lining up along the streets. So many people at an art museum. They came in droves, in all sorts of dress. There were unregenerate slobs in t-shirts, jeans, and sneakers. Others had a casual throwback yuppie look. Some men had sweaters looped over their shoulders, the yacht club effect, and a few wore ties. Some women were all got up in nice dresses and billowy, colorful blouses and pants. Several young ladies were topped with scarlet or purple short-cut hair, that unmistakable artsy look. People were drinking wine out of little plastic cups and dancing in front of a band, clarinet, violin, mandolin, and bass fiddle. The outdoor atrium, the restaurant, all of the galleries, everything was crowded. There was a special event and we got tickets. They told us when to show up, and when we did, a lady glided along the line asking us to be patient. We are letting you in a few at a time, but there are so many who want to get in. It wasn't that bad. We only had to wait about 15 minutes. The exhibition was entitled Paris 1900, City of Entertainment. It was filled with paintings and posters, sculpture, and even videos of movies made at the time, including The Man in the Moon by the Lumiere brothers, where the man in the moon gets poked in the eye by a visiting spaceship. The posters, by Mucha and Toulouse-Lautrec and others, made me think of the swirly, gaudy posters in San Francisco, late 1960s, promoting the psychedelic rock bands. There is that same kind of feeling conveyed, that this is a special look for a special place and a special moment in time. Something special is happening here. Sarah Bernhardt was represented in sculpture and paintings as an icon of the era, and there were many women, obviously wealthy, depicted in gardens and gowns and on horseback. These women were an idealization of femininity and high fashion, haute couture. There were some romantic paintings that reminded me of pre-Raphaelite work, including one that showed a woman in a nightgown drowning underwater, long hair all afloat, as if she were part of some tragic dream. The nightlife was celebrated, the salons, saloons, restaurants, dance halls, and theaters. As I passed by paintings of these scenes, as well as portraits of the people who would naturally be there, it struck me that though they were made only about 20 years after the Impressionists and Van Gogh, Matisse as well, there wasn't even a bare hint of their influence. And the subject matter, these were all upper-class people in an urban setting, Paris, 1900, going about the business of looking good and partying. When I got home, I thought, okay, they had dissociated from all of those artists in the recent past. What about the future, the artists to come? At once, I saw Picasso's Demoiselle d'Avignon, and I felt like I could understand it completely. All about me was the world from which it sprang. Picasso was there in Paris, 1900, but he was not a part of the world of the people on these walls. So when he depicted femininity, he chose prostitutes and gave them ghastly masks of beasts and monsters. There, he said, get a load of this. How that huge, horrifying, vulgar canvas must have struck and revolted those people. They would have thought it was the work of a madman, It certainly was a work that signaled the end of their era, Paris, 1900. Their party, the entertainment, was over. We have our moments, we exalt that, the moments pass.